Hello, everybody new to dual credit US history, or you're joining us because you are going to be retaking the EOC in May. I just wanted to do a quick hello. I'm Miss Alford. Obviously, you're not being able to see me because I did want to make sure you could see the whole screen on here. I'm going to be super quick, but I just wanted to reiterate what the purpose of this class is and just kind of a little tidbits about the s'more that has been created for you and kind of a couple options of how to utilize it. So you are in this class simply because we thought it would be helpful for a enhanced understanding of U.S. history. The majority of my class is going to be already in dual credit U.S. history. But one thing that we do know is the EOC is a required graduation test that everybody in the state of Texas in public schools has to pass. So with that being said, many of you that are in dual credit, you possibly might not be covering all of the TEKS that are going to be tested for the EOC. So with that being said, we created this class to simply help come alongside you as you're doing your dual credit to help kind of bridge the gap and help ensure that you are covering, have everything covered, and to give you more of a solid foundation as you move at the end of April to take your EOC. The cool thing about this group is I know you're going to pass it, but our focus for you guys ultimately is going to be working on getting commended. You guys are definitely already moving ahead. You are dual credit students, so we want to make sure we give you everything needed to do your very best on this exam. For those of you that are, history lovers, that's awesome. Engaging in this class when we do have CCs will be super important. So we created this U.S. History EOC hub for you guys, especially understanding you are in dual credit, and sometimes your schedules are just super swamped. You might not be able to come to my CCs, and whatnot. But also know that some of you are just super awesome self-motivators, so we created this to help give you something to reference. If you've been in this course since the fall, we have actually, or even if you guys have not been in this course since the fall, in the fall we started this course and we actually started backwards. So we started modern day 2023 or 2022, and we've been moving backwards. So in the fall we went from the 2010s, the 2000s, the 1990s, and then we reviewed a little bit. Starting up this spring, we kicked it off in January with the 1980s. We then moved into the 1970s. Granted, there was a big issue there, so those are the two videos over that class recording. February 10th, we took the interim, which I will get those grades to you guys as soon as we can, as soon as I get access to those. And then this Friday should have been our civil rights review. So that's kind of where we are so far. And then again, obviously, starting up next week, we're going to kind of keep going, and we're going to join into the 1960s, 50s, and then hopefully we will end up around the Gilded Age. And hopefully you're going to start noticing we're overlapping with your dual credit classes. But beyond that, we're also going to be reviewing throughout this entire time. Before spring break, we were holding class every other week. Well, if you remember, after spring break, when we come back, we're going to be having CCs every week, once every Friday, to help just enhance that understanding of U.S. history for you guys. So as you can see, here's just a recap of what we have. Here's some other recap videos I did in the fall, helping students who were taking the December test. But again, it'll help you guys as well, kind of bridging that gap between different things we've been talking about. Here's an EOC overview calendar of kind of the order that we will be covering in case you ever miss a CC or you can't come and you just want to know. There you go. Here's going to be information on the scoring guide, the U.S. history samplers. Here's a really cool just overview. And then obviously down here, here's some more connects for dual. Here's some things that we did in the fall. Here's if you're questioning what does the test even look like, that would be where you want to go right there. The blueprint. You can click on any of these. These are all just pure review for you guys. PowerPoints for the unit. That's a big Padlet. Here is EOC flashcards, interactive quizzes, if that's the best way that you understand. And then here's an extra hub for Padlet that gets you into more detailed information as a whole. I will be updating this as I come through more more stuff for you guys, and we will utilize this also in class. And then below this is simply every unit that you will be covering in the test, starting with westward expansion. And I give you the presidents of the era, the time period, and then just a little summary of what happens. As you can see, to help you, again, if you just want to read through that, some of them I might give you some Quizlets, some extra help, a video review if that's how you understand things better. And then as you can see, I go all the way down to pretty much modern day to help understand just what all has been happening. If you ever get in a bind where you are like, I need more help, please reach out to me. I would love to do just even a one-to-one session helping ease your fear of this test. So for those of you, no matter if you are dual credit or you are a retester coming for your, taking it for another time or taking it for the first time, I do hope you enjoy the ability to be in this class. And again, there really will be no work but just studying outside for you. And my goal is to just be an asset to you and a helper for you as we enhance our understanding in U.S. history. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you in our bonus CC session tomorrow.